Hello everybody, I'm Gary Crosby. I'm an action coach, business coach, and today I want to share some ideas with you about increasing your potential. Alright, so let's take a look at how you can increase your potential. In another video on the channel, I talked about how you can increase performance by reducing the interference that exists. And in this video, I want to revisit Tim Gallwey's inner game equation. It's here on the board for you. It states quite simply that your performance is your full potential minus any of the interference that lies in between. So there's two ways that you can increase your performance. You can either reduce this interference or, and that's the subject of this video, you can increase your potential. So let's have a look at 4 ways that you can increase your potential. Okay, so let's have a look at the first area that I think is important, and that is that you should develop a growth mindset. First thing to do is to read this book by Dr. Carol Dweck, where she outlines the characteristics of people who've got a growth mindset. They think that failure is a great opportunity to learn and to grow. As somebody else said, failure is a comma, not a full stop. They also recognise that they can learn anything that they want. There's no limit on the amount of extra knowledge they can add. People with a growth mindset also understand that it is their effort and their attitude that defines their abilities, and you don't get a set of abilities that don't change throughout your life. They can be added to all the time. And finally, people with a growth mindset know that they like to try new things. They're not afraid of pushing themselves outside of their comfort zone. So that's the first thing, develop a growth mindset. Now the second area that I want you to consider is having an honest appraisal of your current abilities. So what kind of questions could you ask yourself? Well, the first thing is, what am I really good at? And is there a way that I could be slightly better at it? The second one is, what skill that I don't have right now, if I acquired it, would have the biggest impact on my business and on my life? And of course, the third question would be about, what is it that I'm not doing quite so well? What's my least productive habit? So the second area to make sure you're unlocking your potential is to have that really honest appraisal of yourself. Now, the third thing I want you to think about is challenging yourself, proving that you can accept a simple but stretch challenge that will really help to unlock your potential. This might be something like eliminating a bad habit or starting up a good habit. It could be something like learning a new skill. What difference would it make to your life and business if you were a better leader, or if you went on a negotiation course and improved your skills in that area? Or maybe you could do something to solve a problem that's been standing in your way for a long time. Maybe a toxic relationship. Maybe some things that sap the time and energy out of you. By doing these small challenges, you'll prove to yourself that you're able to stretch your comfort zone and unlock more of your potential. Okay, so let's take a look at the fourth and final area that will help you to unlock your potential. And that is to create a personal development plan. Now in step 3, you've already overcome some of the small but stretch challenges that you set yourself. Now it's time to really think about creating a plan that you can grow into. So the first thing to do is to look for 5 areas of your life where making a significant improvement is going to unlock more of your potential. It could be physical, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual, it could be intellectual, but it's important that you identify those areas. When you have, it's time to look for 3 action points, positive actions that you can take to make an improvement in each of those areas. And when you've identified those, it's time to get the calendar out and set aside some time so that you've got time in your busy schedule to work on them. As you start to work through those steps, you'll be unlocking more and more of your potential. You'll be able to feel the growth as a person and as a business owner. It's a really important part of unlocking your potential. So, I hope that was really useful for you. If you're looking to unlock your potential and increase your performance, then these are the 4 areas I think you should focus on. Develop a growth mindset. You can improve. Be honest about where you are right now. Challenge yourself, stretch your comfort zone a little bit, and put a great personal growth plan together with actions that are in your calendar so that you can really make progress. If you'd like to talk about unlocking your potential, then get in touch. It would be great to have a conversation. And look elsewhere on the channel for some great tips for business and for life.